Hello Aquarius, we are Kemet Kah-Ri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Aquarius, or if you have strong Aquarian placement in your chart, or should you just feel called to this reading, it's for you. Beautiful Aquarians, this is for Mercury Retrograde, happening on the 26th of February to the 20th of March. Let us see what comes through for you, what Mercury does, what's new, anchoring in for you. As we say, as we have let you all know, beautiful Aquarians, we're anchoring in new light, new energies. These are new frequencies, new codes, new timelines, new realities, new frequencies coming in for you in this Mercury retrograde. So let's see what's coming in anew for you. For those of you interested, we are running a February special on our offerings for our birthday month, our solar return month. February was on the 20th of February, our solar return. So we are running a special for all of you who are interested. Email us at dumelauniverse@gmail.com or info@dumelauniverse.com for details to receive an inquiry on the services, and we will be so excited. We are excited to connect with you in this space. We're recording this on the 22nd of February, so we feel the 2-2 portal energies within us too, which is beautiful and powerful. Okay, Aquarius, let us see Mercury retrograde. What is happening for the Aquarians? Mercury, what are you bringing through? And this Mercury retrograde in Pisces, okay? And we feel Pisces coming through strongly with dreams come true, because Neptune, the planet that rules Pisces, is in Aries, fiery. So those dreams are now coming into reality. And as we say that, look, High Priestess, speaking all about going within, Nine of Pentacles, physical, coming into reality. Beautiful beings, Nine of Pentacles, Aquarius, this Mercury retrograde, you are coming into stability with the Nine of Pentacles coming in. A lot of you, this is to do with wealth, with money, with financial prosperity, okay? Really coming into your physicality, feeling independent, feeling grounded, feeling stable. A lot of to do with your career, a lot of career energy here with the Pentacles energies. Ultimate singles card, singles frequency. So you're standing on you're standing your ground on your 2 feet. You're really stable. You're really in your power here. And even if you're in an existing relationship, it just means you're really in your power. There's no codependency. Your relationship isn't toxic. The other is not trying to pull the other down. There's great balance and harmony. Both of you are in your power, in your strength. Aquarius, you're coming into your full power here. You're really coming into independence, coming into you're claiming you more than ever before, and definitely a speaking of financial improvement for you, this Mercury retrograde. Messages with the bird coming through here. Really listen to intuition, really listen intuition. Really listen to intuition, really listen to the messages from your source. The Hierophant coming in, really solidifying this earth energy. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, second house energies. That's all to do with your stability. The Hierophant or the Hierophant, however you pronounce it, really to do with your stability, with your resources, also relationships, okay, coming into balance, really from a solid foundation. So, and here, again, Spirit is bringing this in, Source is bringing this in, this balance in for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, from one wall to the next, from one space to another. So from when you were unstable to stability, where you were feeling insecure about finances, to security, where you were feeling insecure in relationships, to a solid foundation. So there's a foundational shift to stability, to a solid foundation, to security. Something about you feeling very safe and secure in your wealth, in your finances, in your home, in your relationships, in your base frequency. You're not feeling uncertain. You're not almost that energy of you needing to test the waters, dip your toes in to make sure it's okay. You don't have to do that. You can plunge right in. That's how secure you are. That's how secure you're feeling. You know those energies where those videos where we see these beings dive into lakes, right? And when they're up on the surface, when you look down, you can't really see what's going on below, right? It's completely dark. And of course, this is something that's not advised, that if you can't see the bottom of a river or a dam or whatever, you don't dive in, because you have no idea what's going to be in there. It's very dangerous to do, right? In those situations, that's what people have been told, right? That's what you are warned against. And we see those videos where people dive in and they explore and they just go fearlessly like that, right? And Source is bringing that energy of it's in the unknown, so you're not seeing what's in there, and yet you can dive deeply knowing what's in there is safe and secure in your life. We are not suggesting you go and dive into a river or a dam or a lake you can't see. Okay, this is not what we're saying. We're using a metaphor. This is an example. So people, do not please go diving into places randomly unless you feel guided by your spirit and intuition, right? So yes, that's the feeling we're receiving. You're feeling so secure in your source energy, and that is translating into your physical energy, that you are the absolute trust and faith that you have in God, universe, and source is in the physical. It's translated of the physical. Three of Wands flicked there. So ships are coming in. What you've been working towards is coming in. The Two of Pentacles coming through again. Balance being restored. From one version to the next. The version of you feeling unstable. There's a big message of the version of you feeling unstable, insecure, unsafe, not trusting, really being very trusting, secure, very stable, very happy. Look, we see the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the frequencies that fell down, and the Three of Cups. There's the Queen of Wands here, so more confirmations of things coming in, making you happy, feeling in charge, feeling aligned. But the card that did flip over is the Page of Pentacles. So again, more Earth frequency. Wow. Did we say money is coming in, Aquarius? Because money is coming in, okay? Money is coming in. Money is saying, I'm knocking on your door and I'm not going to go away until you understand that I'm coming in. Beautiful beings, we have our blinds open because we feel guided to let the sunlight in for these integrations. And so the sun is dipping and diving under the clouds. So we're not going to try and correct the lighting, because we tried in our Pisces reading and it just goes to the different extremes every time. So just, this is how it is, okay? And we know that you enjoy it. We know that you don't mind. So if it is a bit too bright, please just control it on your side, the controls, because again, it's a bit it's doing its thing. So a new physical reality, a new physical path, a new physical manifestation, a new physical place for you. Manifestations, blessings coming in, okay, a physical manifestation, a new path, a new blessing, a new experience, a new energy coming in for you. Really feeling solid on the ground, solid on earth. Really feeling solid on earth. And this will be mirrored by the Hierophant, because the Nine of Pentacles in the middle. Within we have the Hierophant, then without we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is really this energy of Source is bringing this new path in for you. And this new path is of you in the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like you are anchoring into a higher wealth grid, and the version of you in this higher wealth grid is this version of you in the Nine of Pentacles. So both honor each other. The version of you who is the Nine of Pentacles belongs on the higher wealth path. The higher wealth path is of you of the Nine of Pentacles. And so you are embodying the energy that brings this around. You being this version of wealth, and the reality also honoring this version of wealth. Excuse us, our nose. Okay, and as we paused to blow our nose, we noticed that this card had flipped over before we started shuffling the Five of Pentacles. So yes, you're getting out of the Five of Pentacles, more Pentacles. You are getting out of the Five of Pentacles, out of the Five of Pentacles, out of scarcity, out of lack. And if this isn't to do with money, Three of Wands, ships coming in. If this isn't to do with money, it's to do with your stability. Okay, so how in the physical, maybe you are operating under programming or illusion, conditioning, so you weren't feeling stable in your power, you weren't feeling stable in your truth, and now you're moving to a place where you're just feeling stable in all spaces, creatively, in life, in relationships, stable with your relationship with spirit, with source, of God, with the universe, stable within self. Okay, if this doesn't have to do with money, maybe you're thinking, but I am okay, money is not a thing, it's not a concern for me at this time. It's more just you being stable relationships, stable co-creation, stable environments, a stable maybe location, a stable situation, stable health, stable experiences of love, is physically aligned. It's all what's coming in strongly is like these changes. What's coming in strongly is that these changes are of your physical realm. We seem to be these days receiving messages faster than we can speak, so we have to consciously slow down. At the bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. You're in your power. The King of Pentacles. Goodness, we're looking at this wand and not looking at the pentacle. The King of more Pentacles. Okay, Aquarius, from the air to earth. What's the other card? Look, the card crowning is the Nine of Swords, the only card of air. From the air, from the air, from concern, from worry, from up in the air not knowing, grounded right into earth. Okay, Aquarius, listen. Look at this. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Stability, 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 stability. Where you were unsure, unstable, not knowing what's happening, you are stable, you're in charge, you're in lead. The energies you're co-creating with are stable and secure. You are grounded, you are powerful, and this is brought through by the Hierophant, which is all about Taurus, which is all about the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Stable, stable, stable. Stability is returning to you in a big way. Source has been reiterating this in so many ways. You don't even know. This is the message that's coming through constantly. And with us seeing the King of Wands instead of the King of Pentacles at first, it does feel that you are also going to come into a space where you're finally leading and taking action. You're not so hesitant. Again, you're not so hesitant. Just like diving into those waters, right? You're not so hesitant about what you're doing. You're more confident with each step you're taking now. Each step is confident because you trust the ground on which you walk. Wow. And Nine of Swords, stop worrying. Source is saying, hey, out of your mind, out of your mind. This is crowning. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Cups. You're receiving self-love, self-care. So, out of the Ten of Wands. You see, so beautiful beings. Out of your mind, get out of your head and rather focus on self-love, self-care. Just do that, because Mercury retrograde is bringing in self-love, self-care, stability. You're going to be able to look after yourself. Look at all the money you're receiving. Look at all the money you're receiving. So if this was a money thing, listen, you are sorted. Mercury retrograde is bringing in good increase in financial stability. You better take those opportunities, because you're receiving. It's up to you though. It's up to you to stop being in your head about things and stop entertaining fear, and for you to start practicing self-love, self-care grounding, happy music, happy frequencies, releasing the toxic people, releasing toxic conversations. Really keep yourself high vibing in goodness, and you are receiving luxury, lux, beautiful energies. This Mercury retrograde really coming into stability, really an end of a long journey of worry and lack and carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder to a very beautiful energy of abundance and prosperity, Aquarius. Okay, so out of your mind into your heart, release worry. Those swords are behind you now. Don't worry, don't catastrophize. Release catastrophizing, release negative talk, release negative people, release negative conversations. Don't do that to yourself. Let's see the oracle at the bottom. And look, doesn't that look like a pentacle? With a triangle, stability, with a square foundation. Alchemy, we believe. There it is. And look, as mirrored in the air, now solid on the ground. And fire, that one's energy, transformation. Can't make this up. Gold and silver violet flame dragon transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. It's time for transmutation, magic, and healing. Offer service under grace. And we always say, what is grace? Acceptance of all that is, yet then aligning it to higher frequencies. So it's not accepting all it is and remaining in this heavy energy. Accept what is happening and then aligning to your higher frequency, and boom, 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 manifestations. Let's connect this card, connect here. Gaturoveshkia zatrovalo vekeyato shavalo valo 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 vemeyato. Meshereteshkia zatrovalo keshkia zatrova. Vieshkia zitrovele keshkia zitrovatur vemetoshka keyesh. Zato zato keyesha tu jatolove vala. Vala 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 vriesha keturove vala. Vala 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 vriesha turove vala. Yes, Aquarius. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. Deep breath in, deep breath out, Aquarius. Just receive. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Blessed be.